Hello, my name is Minecraft Phenom08, and this is episode 10 of my 1 Billion Iron Ingot Challenge in Minecraft 1.16. In today's episode, I will be setting up a workshop here at my new base, and I will be helping my applied energetics system to be able to autocraft some simple things. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is I want to grab some of this advanced universal cable that I crafted between episodes, and this is just basically an upgraded version of the universal cable that I've been using to carry energy in the past. And let's actually go ahead and grab this whole modular storage unit because we're going to be needing all of that. And that guy actually scared me. I'm going to get rid of him because I don't want him around. I don't want these rats around. Let's just get rid of him. Okay, so let's actually get rid of all of this stuff as well. And let's go ahead and lay down this universal cable down here in my basement, or in my basement underneath my road. I do have a tunnel dug out, and so what I'm going to be doing is laying this cable down here. This cable is connected to the power tap right here, and so we're just going to be laying this underneath my street basement here. So let's go ahead and do that. So actually, I do have a hole over here, so let's just run it like so, and I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. And then let's continue here. Okay, so I will want to run this over, so let's go ahead and do that. And then I just want to run this the length of the street here. That way I will be able to access this in the future should I want to build more stuff. So at some point I will cover that up, but for right now I'm not going to worry about that. I should also mention that I built this building off camera between episodes. Right now it's just basically a shell. It has an upper store and it also has a basement, which we just came from. And so let's go ahead and run this cable, and I'm just going to run it straight up from here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this around the room here. And basically I'm going to have machines on top of this. So for right now, let's just run it like this, and I will probably have to change a little bit of the routing here in a little bit, but for right now I will just run it around the edge of the room like that, and so I can put machines on top of it and machines will have energy. So the next thing I want to do is let's go ahead and set down some machines, and I have some machines here in this modular storage unit. So let's grab some of them. So I have some mechanism stuff. So like basic crushing factories. I have basic enriching factories and basic infusing factories. I have used the, I guess the first tier of these before. The basic tier is actually the second tier of all these machines. And then I also have some thermal expansion stuff, centrifugal separator and induction smelters. And then I also have pulverizers and redstone furnaces. So over here, let's go ahead and set down some furnaces. And I'm going to put furnaces right here and here. And I also want to grab some modular storage units here. And these will be nice to have, especially on the thermal expansion stuff. Because what I can do is I can set down a modular storage unit between these. I can set these redstone furnaces to be except from the modular storage unit between them, and then extract or output to the top. We do want to set these up to be automatic. So basically anything I put into this modular storage unit will be furnaced automatically by these two furnaces. And let's go ahead and do one more series of these redstone furnaces here, and do the same thing with the IO on these. Make sure all of that is enabled, and as we can see, they are getting power. I can go ahead and upgrade these machines, but I won't do that just yet. Let's go ahead and also do the pulverizers, and let's do the pulverizers over here, kind of on the other side of the room. So we're going to put these down right here, and then modular storage units between them once again. And once again, we're going to be doing this with the pulverizers here. So that is cool. I could grab red prints to make this a little bit easier, and I reversed that one actually. So I think that is all correct. Let's go ahead and do induction smelters and centrifugal separators as well. So here and here, and I need more modular storage units. And let's go ahead and put one here. And then kind of the same thing over here with the centrifugal separators. And let's go ahead and configure these as well. I knew I hit that too many times. Okay, so there's that. Basically, that way I have more machines for each task. And I will probably go ahead and upgrade these at some point. And then the mechanism machines, I can't actually do this. I guess I could. I would have to have some item conduit, I believe, because there is no like automatic import feature on these machines. But I am going to put them kind of side by side here. So let's see. Let's do the crushing factories right here. And we're going to configure these to be nothing and then output on the top. We do want them to be automatic extract. And actually, I probably don't even need to do that because I'm going to be using some item conduit to get all of this stuff out. Okay, so output, I'm going to set them up to be automatic extract. So let's do enriching factory. Let's do that over here. And once again, we're going to set all of this up to be output on the top, and nothing else needs to be connected. And let's auto extract again. And then lastly, we have basic infusing factory. Let's go ahead and put these kind of in the middle here. And once again, we're going to have the same IO. And to make these gray, I am shift left clicking. If you just left click, it cycles through. However, if you shift left click, it turns it to gray, which is not connected at all, which is what we want for the other sides. Okay, so is that all the machines that I need to do for right now? It is. Okay, so lastly, let's grab 2 more modular storage units. Let's grab some covered cable here, some dense covered cable, some facades, configurators, and I don't have any item conduit actually with me. But what we're going to do is we're going to have modular storage units here and here. And basically that's where all the items are going to flow to, these two. However, I'm going to have to reroute the energy underneath. And so let's go ahead and do that right now. So I actually need this to be accessible from the bottom. Actually, do I? I don't actually need to do that. Because what I can do is actually, let's go outside here. And let's knock this out, and then let's knock this out as well. And so we're going to put import buses here, and because we have facades, we can actually do that. And actually, because I have Silk Touch, let's just go ahead and do that. So I should have 2 import buses here. Let's also grab these acceleration cards, which just speed up the import function. And I will need to go ahead and hook this up to my applied energistic system, but we'll get to that here in just a little bit. I do need to grab some item conduit, which I actually do have. I have it right here, duh. I forgot that I also have the upgraded version of that. There are 4 tiers of both of these, I believe. I'm using the 2nd tier of each one. So what I'm going to do with the advanced logical, advanced logistical transporter, basically item pipe here, is I'm going to run it around the room like this. And I will need to make some adjustments to it here in just a second. So, okay, there are certain things that I need to do here. So I want to set these up to be extract. I want these to be not connected to these modular storage units between the machines. So extract, extract, not connected at all. Extract, extract, not connected once again. Extract. And then this will be insert, this will be extract, and this will be extract. We're going to do extract here, and then we're actually going to disconnect this in between here so that half the items are coming to this modular storage unit, and then the other half are going to that one over there. And then once again, we have to do the same thing with these machines. Set these up to be extract. This will be the only insertion point over here. This will be extract, this not connected, extract, extract, not connected, extract, extract, not connected, extract. Okay, so that's cool. All of the items, once they're done with these machines, should come into these modular storage units on the corner there. So let me go ahead and patch this up real fast because I can't get out there anyways. And then let's set up the import buses. And let's grab some cable and then some facades as well. because I do need to run these down. Okay, so we're going to put up the import bus on there first. Let's throw in the acceleration cards to make it faster, and then we can do this. And I should be able to knock that out and then access it from the bottom. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Import bus with acceleration cards, and then we can just knock this out and hook this up from the bottom. Now we're going to use some cable facades here to make this look a little bit neater. One on top, one right there. And so that should be fantastic. So let's go ahead and add that and then do that. So that's cool. And let's go. Whoa, that was weird. It didn't open both doors. That was weird. And let's come down here. And what I want to do now is I want to hook up this to my applied energistic system with some dense cable. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to run dense cable right here, just kind of down the street here. And hopefully I have enough of this. Okay, we do. And actually, I want to place that one down first. Do some facades, and then I can run this in here. And I did not mean to use a regular one there. I want a dense one. Okay, so it goes through there like that. Actually, I think I need a few more dense cables, to be honest. But that won't be a problem here in a minute. So, okay, so I need to craft a little bit of stuff. So once I have that stuff crafted, I will be right back. Okay, I think I have everything I need now. So basically what I needed was a little bit more dense cable here, but that wasn't too much of a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of run this over for right now. And I need to just run it to kind of the middle here. And I actually want to set up some auto crafting stuff. So that's kind of where I'm going to stop right here with the dense cable. And then let's convert to the regular covered cable here and run this straight over like so. Now, let's go ahead and actually, so how many facades? I have a lot of facades, so let's go ahead and use all of these facades to make everything look nice and pretty, because why not? And so what we're going to do is I'm going to run my blue covered cable here, just the vanilla version, and I'm just going to run it through the wall right here. And let's connect it up right here. And now I need a lot of these facades. And let's remove the dense cable for right now. And so let's go ahead and place all of these facades kind of on the side here. And that will be fantastic. That'll make this look nice and pretty. I can hide this cable in the wall. And no one will know it's here except for me and you. So now I can go ahead and connect that up. And that's fantastic. Those import buses should be active. I'm just going to assume that they are for right now. And I will check them here in a little bit. So let me make sure that I have my plot right here where I need everything. It is correct. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up some molecular assemblers and some ME interfaces. And these will allow me, along with this, which I will set up here in just a little bit, to autocraft things. So first off, let's set up an ME interface and a molecular assembler. Now these ME interfaces can actually access either molecular assemblers that they are next to or machines, and I will probably deal with that in a little, or not this episode, but in an episode in the not too distant future. And I will use the ME interfaces to automate some other machines. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a little bit of vanilla autocrafting essentially. And so what these what these ME interfaces can do is interact with this molecular assembler that will be between all of them. Basically, they can do anything that a vanilla crafting table can do. So we can automate things like torches, sticks, the creation of all that kind of easy stuff. So this will be super nice to have. It won't be super fast in the beginning. You can upgrade these molecular assemblers by throwing in acceleration cards to make them quicker. Also, you can add more molecular assemblers anywhere between your ME interfaces here. So each molecular assembler requires one channel to operate. The import buses also require a channel. If you're familiar with the mod applied energistics, this dense cable here can carry up to 32 channels from the ME controller. So right now what I will be using on this dense covered cable here is I will have 16 channels because I have 16 ME interfaces here, plus the 2 import buses. So I have 18 channels going through this. So on this particular dense ME covered cable, I will have access to, 14 more channels. So if I do this, I don't need any more of the dense cable. I can do that because from here on out, I only have 8 channels that I need, and the regular covered cable can carry 8 channels. So that should work just perfectly. So let's go ahead and neaten things up right here real fast by doing that. And then, okay, so these should be hooked up. I can't use them quite yet because I do need to install these before we can auto-craft anything. So one thing that we will need to make are some blank patterns here. So these blank patterns are patterns that we need to basically give recipes to, and then we can use them. So what am I missing? I'm missing quartz glass. Let's make a little bit of quartz glass. I don't want to make too much. So let's go ahead and make a few blank patterns here. So what we need now is we need a pattern terminal, which we have right here. So we insert the patterns here. So let's make something super easy to make, which is, let's just say sticks. Sticks are basically the easiest thing in the game to make. And there are actually a couple different patterns we can use. We can use a pattern of planks, which is the regular pattern, or we can use a pattern of just oak logs like this. So this is the pattern I'm going to do. And okay, so that is set to oak logs equals 16 sticks. And this interface terminal right here allows me to insert this pattern into any of the ME interfaces that are connected to the ME system, which there are 16 of them, and they are all attached or next to molecular assemblers. So as you can see right here, we have 16 molecular assemblers available, and let's just throw them into just basically any of these slots would work. And now I should be able to tell the system to craft sticks, and it will tell me it cannot do that because there are no crafting CPUs available. So let's go ahead and fix that. And I'm going to fix that by going down here into my basement, and over here somewhere we have a cable facade, and behind that facade are actually some covered cables. So let's go ahead and connect up to those covered cables. And I'm going to do that just by running this way. And let me plot this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to be setting up 4 of these crafting storages, and these are multi-block structures, and they can be as small as 1 by 1. As you can see, this is a valid shape, and they have to be any regular shape though. So like that is a valid shape, but this is not a valid shape. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically place these as individuals for right now, and then I'm going to add to them with crafting coprocessors. So basically, sometimes when you make bigger things automatically with your system, there will be several things that could be going on at the same time. Say, like, for example, you're trying to make torches. You can make sticks, and then once you have your initial supply of sticks, you can actually start making the torches as well at the same time you're making more sticks. So you'd have 2 different recipes going. What these coprocessors allow you to do, or allow the system to do, is to do those 2 processes simultaneously if it can. And you can actually add even more crafting coprocessors should you choose. For right now, I'm just going to add 1 to each one. So basically, each of these crafting processors can do 2 things at once, which is not really a lot, but you know, whatever. So now I can tell the system to make some sticks, and it will be able to do so. So that's fantastic. Let's see, is there anything else I want to do? So I think that's just about it. I do want to go ahead and test that system over there because I haven't done that yet. So let's go ahead and grab some cobblestone if I have some cobblestone. And let's grab 2 stacks of that and make this into stone. And I do want to make sure that everything is working correctly. So let's throw the cobblestone in here. And the cobblestone should split up to the 2 redstone furnaces. And the stone should exit and go into this right here. And then the items in here should be imported into the ME system. As you can see, they are, because they are disappearing. So that means the system is working as intended, and that is fantastic. So I think I don't need any more of this. I think that's a good wrapping up point for today's episode. So in today's episode, I set up this workshop. I will probably be adding some more machines in between episodes, but basically everything's going to work the same way as I laid out here. I just put machines down anywhere over the advanced universal cable here so they can get energy. I set up to be extract items out the top, and the items will go to the 2 modular storage units in the corners of this building right here, and then be imported into the ME system. Also, I set up some automation of vanilla recipes down here. Right now I only have torches automated, but in the future I will do more things as well. I will probably do quite a bit of stuff, to be honest, because it is really nice being able to just tell the system that, hey, I want X amount of this, and it's like, okay, I can make that. So it's a really nice feature to have. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's episode, feel free to drop a like down below. And if you enjoy watching automation type stuff in modded Minecraft, definitely consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Anyways, signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.